Hi, fifth graders. This is Micro Memoirs Lesson 3. So, we're going to take our next step in getting our micro memoirs done. So, just to remind you, here are some examples that we've looked over the past couple of days. These are some great examples of some ways that you could illustrate yours, because today that's what we're going to be talking about. They're funny ones about music. We looked at some new ones yesterday. And then I have some other ones that we're going to take a look at today, some more. I like this one. One person can change the world. So this person wasn't the best at drawing, but they still had one that was really powerful. So you don't have to be the best at illustration as long as you're illustrating it. Hey, my swimming lessons paid off. Instead of drawing themselves swimming, they drew some fish, so maybe they think of themselves as a swimmer. Things don't have to be complicated. I really like this one. I like how they drew the person, and it looks like they painted the arrows. So they did a little of, pencil and then some paint here. This one obviously used some markers. Fear opens the door for opportunity. They have a door here, and then black. Maybe that represents the fear that they're feeling. And I like this one a lot too. It's kind of relevant to today. Color should not matter. Respect should. So they drew all these different colored people all around it. And they're saying, your color of your skin shouldn't matter. How you respect someone should. So here's your assignment today. I want you to look at that list of those 3 things and what 6 words that you came up with best describe you. Which one could you illustrate? Because that's what you are going to do. You're going to illustrate one. Choose one. So let's take a look at my example. So these are the 3 that I had yesterday, and each one had 6 words to describe it. And I'm sitting here looking, which 6 words best describe me? Well, they all describe me in different ways. But then I'm thinking about which one could I illustrate? And I really have a great idea for this one. Tall. The weather is beautiful up here. Because I remember growing up, lots of people would ask me, "No, how's the weather up there?" Because I was tall. I'd be like, "It's great." So I'm thinking about how I could illustrate this one. So I'm thinking of maybe I'll draw like some long legs, and then the person's almost like a giant, so they're going into the clouds. And then I'll write the weather is beautiful up here, put some sunshine and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to draw one though, and I'll let you guys see it. So I'm thinking, how could I could paint this if I wanted. I could draw it with pencil. How would I color it with markers or colored pencils? So think about how are you going to illustrate it? Are you going to paint it? Are you going to just use some pencil and paint? Are you going to use some colored pencils or marker? And how are you going to illustrate this one? So look at those 3 that you created 6 words for and choose one. This is going to be your 6-word memoir, and your next step for today and tomorrow is you're going to illustrate this. You're going to have 2 days to illustrate this. But today I want you to focus on which one am I going to choose as my 6-word memoir. It might take you a while, so think about how could I illustrate it, and then pick the one that stands out to you the most. All right, go ahead and get started and reach out if you have any questions.